Hey guys, welcome back to the Wall Street Bull. Anthony here. I hope you're all doing well and staying positive out there. It is never a dull and boring moment in crypto and finance. That is why I love doing daily market updates. Now today, ladies and gentlemen, there is a lot to talk about. We've got Nasdaq putting up a massive billboard there in Times Square, literally congratulating Ripple on their acquisition of Metaco. Is that how you spell it? Metaco? Whatever. Anyway, could be a potential IPO, which is initial public offering. It's going to be very interesting right there. We've got some updates, of course, about the three projects that we're all bullish on: XRP, XLM, and IOTA. Maybe integrating with Swift. Again, obviously, we've got whales accumulating a lot of XRP right now. Another dormant Ethereum wallet has just become active again, which is insane. And we've got the BRICS nations. We've got some updates about that we're going to talk about. And obviously, we've got a prediction here from JP Morgan talking about a $45,000 Bitcoin price prediction, and former Goldman Sachs executives. Clear bull trend is about to manifest. There's a lot to get through. Anyway, let's get straight to it, guys. Massive shout out and thank you to every single one of you who have subscribed to the channel. I really appreciate it. Thank you very much. Now, if you are new, make sure you smash the subscribe button down there and turn on that little bell notification as well, because as you can see right here, I love documenting my journey with investing with cryptos, dividend stocks, growth stocks, talking about passive income, building financial freedom, and of course my goal at the end of the day is to build generational wealth. So come along this incredible journey. Things are just getting wild in this space. Also, if you can give this video a thumbs up, watch it straight through, would really help me push this channel out to a lot more people, because the YouTube algorithm is absolute magic when you find, ladies and gentlemen, do that. All right, so make sure you give it a good old thumbs up. It doesn't cost you anything. It's down there. Thank you very much. You guys absolutely rock. Also, a little disclaimer, I am not a financial advisor. Please do your own research and due diligence with this stuff. I do not want to see anyone get financially hurt. That is why my number one golden rule is I only invest what I can afford to lose. All right, now, formalities are out of the way, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, I did put two videos up. I put one up obviously yesterday and this morning earlier in the day for the dividend portfolio. So go and have a watch of that, guys. It's really interesting just to see that growth. Now, this is crazy. Now, this is full credit to Johnny Eaton for this one. Legend, by the way. 48 cents, right? It's currently sitting at, I should say XRP is currently sitting at 48 cents. And it's crazy to think about how many people who refuse to buy it now are going to be buying it over $1. This always happens. And what's even more crazy is that FOMO won't likely kick in until it's about $2 per coin. We can already see that this is going to happen. It's mind-blowing to see. It was already $3 at the peak of the bull market. I should say, not the peak of the bull market, when it was, basically before Gary Gensler went after it. But anyway, you've got 91% of you guys have actually agreed that's bullish. And that's 401 votes. It's a lot of votes. Now, this is my portfolio yesterday. And again, I haven't done an update today, and I actually should have. But anyway, we'll get into that in a second. But let's go to Coinspot and we'll have a look at the prices, and then we'll get into my portfolio later. Again, this is where I buy my cryptos in Australia. Everything is linked below. Please feel free to use the referral link. You will get $10 in Bitcoin. And of course, all the prices you see here are in Australian dollars, and everything else set to US dollars, because I'm catering for everybody around the world and my Aussie fans. Now, we've got Bitcoin sitting up 2.19% today to $43,000, which is really nice as well. Ethereum, 2,900, up 2.4%. We've got XRP sitting at 75 cents. And Johnny Deaton is actually really accurate. As I keep mentioning, 6 years ago, Ethereum was 97 cents. Unbelievable. Now sitting at $2,984. That is ridiculous. Anyway, you've got Doge 11 cents as well. Matic's at $1.46. Solana's at $32. There is some big things happening with Solana, guys. Crazy. I'm going to show you on Twitter in a second. We've got Polkadot at $8. Links at $10 as well. XLM at 14 cents. ICP $7. We've got Hedera at 8 cents today. I'm very bullish on Hedera. VeChain, again, just one to hold in my portfolio anyway, 3 cents, doing absolutely nothing. You've got Quant, 5.41% today, $169. This was trending on Twitter this afternoon, I should say. It was crazy. We've got ALGO at 23 cents, Phantom 53 cents, CFX 51 cents, Axie as well, $11. Now, again, I'm staking this earning rewards, 45% APY, not even locked up, which is really nice as well. That is in Coinspot. Now, I'm bullish on that because, again, that interest is just insane. 45% is ridiculous. Anyway, Neo's at $17 as well. Still holding strong from yesterday, 2.91%. Chiliz, now again, my bot in the, my bot trading Chiliz with USDT, that is in the Patreon, by the way, is still up 241%. Mind blown. You would never get that in any kind of investment, by the way, unless you're really lucky. Just saying, IOTA's at 32 cents. Now, Pepe as well is down 1.56%. However, my bot is still up 41%, making some nice gains there. Patreon, link below, guys. Casper as well, very bullish on at 8 cents. And XDC currently trading at 5 cents right now. Now, obviously, some other things. Let's get into the news. Now, again, I have the Wall Street Bull Patreon linked below. Again, I put up all my buys, my sells, my trades, my crypto trading bots, which are really bullish as well. My indicators, news before I go live on the channel, and most importantly, guys, my dividend investing, which provides cash flow every single month. So that is linked below. And more importantly, I love talking with everyone in there directly in the messages. So much better than Discord. Go and check it out. Let's go to crypto bubbles now on the day, ladies and gentlemen. We've got obviously Injective up 13.8% on the day right now, $7.46 USD. Talking US dollars right now. Hex as well, back up 8.9%. I'm not invested in Hex. I never was. But obviously a few of you actually have, mentioned in the comments that you are. That's great. 8.9% is nice as well. Now we've got Lido Dow up 5.5%, currently trading at $2.11. Now Quant, 5.3% on the day right here, $107, which is really nice as well. Still up 64% on the year. Now, I just want to point out that, this is 2022 right now. Again, it was around about this period, $61, about 80 Australian. That is where I bought in. So I am still up on my Quant investment. And look at that. It's just been flatlining. It's like a stable coin at this level as well. So again, it has less of a supply than Bitcoin. 14 million tokens in total circulating supply. So we'll see where this one goes. I'm wanting to accumulate more Quant, but it is quite expensive. The other one, of course, I'm very bullish on is Litecoin, but I'm not going to get into that. But anyway, let's get into all the news because there's a lot to talk about here. But we have Nasdaq, appreciation of Ripple and Metaco right here. Acquisition triggers IPO speculations, an initial public offering. That means obviously, for buying Ripple, you would have to go to, I believe it's linked to buy the actual stock. Now, totally different from a decentralized cryptocurrency, I just want to point out. All right, so once you've bought into Ripple, the company, you are technically, once this goes live, it's going to be crazy. But once you buy into the company, you are entitled to vote on the shareholders. You would potentially receive dividends if that's the case. I would definitely love to jump on this IPO. Definitely. But Nasdaq has applauded Ripple Labs on its Metaco acquisition deal. And the Nasdaq's gesture has sparked IPO speculations. Could be preparing for that, guys. And the ongoing SEC vs Ripple case has prevented Ripple Labs from going public, which again, they will do if they so, choose to do that, mind you, as well. Some companies like to keep it off, public and basically don't like any public getting involved in the business, which each to their own. But anyway, in what has appeared to be the most publicized acquisitions within the crypto world in 2023, blockchain payments firm right here, Ripple Labs acquired Metaco. Anyway, obviously, it's a Swiss-based asset custody that focuses on trading and decentralized finance, and the acquisition was crucial as it helped Ripple Labs cement its footprints in the EU. Very smart move by Ripple. And you can see here the reports revealed that the company paid $250 million to seal the deal. And this is actually, this is legit. Obviously, this is the massive billboard there in Times Square at Nasdaq. And by the way, CNBC, I should say Squawk Box is filmed in Nasdaq downstairs right there. So I'd love to visit there one day. If you are there, go take a photo for me and tweet it for me because I'd love to see it in actual person. But anyway, meanwhile, the latest updates revealed that the renowned brokerage firm Nasdaq has appreciated the company, a move that had markets looking for more than meets the eye right now. And Ripple remains a private entity, and Nasdaq Global, a massive hub for publicly traded companies, recognized the acquisition deal, spurring different speculations, of course. And you can see here, Ripple Labs has planned to publicize itself via an IPO, an initial public offering in the last few years. Could the company join Invest.com lists of firms anticipated IPOs this year? And the ongoing legal battle between the company and the US SEC has veiled everything related to this plan lately. It's really annoying. They can't go public, obviously, until this case is over. And my chair is about to break. I don't know why. But anyway, moving on, we've got breaking barriers. Ripple's XRP, Stellar, XLM, and IOTA pave the way for possible swift integration dominating the billion-dollar crypto market. They may do that. They are compliant for all of this and ISO 20022 as well. I haven't spoken for that in a long time, but the lack of interoperability among financial institutions led to the introduction of ISO 20022 to provide international standards between exchanges and of electronic messages between financial institutions. And right here, and in May 2020, Ripple announced its membership in the ISO 20022 standards body. And according to the reports, XLM and IOTA are all part of this body and have paved the way for possible Swift integration. And in a recent post by Stephen Lindsay, the business led for Swift's strategic platform, he alluded, obviously, the industry's collaboration and called for payment standardization. And according to him, the emergence of ISO 222 has addressed some challenges, including the inefficiencies and increased cost development by the old format of payment. And when it comes to payments, it's no different. When money moves across borders, we rarely think about layers of communication, obviously before payment is executed right here. And over time, formats used for payments messages in different regions have developed idiosyncrasies right here, requiring translation, creating bottlenecks that cause inefficiencies and increase costs. Now, I just want to point out as well, Ripple did make a few massive transactions, I should say, and the amount of money, it was like $500 million, if I recall. And it cost them like cents to move that money. If that was done traditionally through Swift, the fees and the bank charges would be enormous. Everybody's trying to take their cut, whereas with these crypto projects, as I keep talking about them every single day, those fees are going to be non-existent. The middleman is going to be taken out of the picture. Now, I just want to point out as well, you've got an XRP army shower confidence on a Ripple win in the SEC case as whales load up heavily right now, which is crazy. And look at this. Whales have acquired over 52 million XRP in the past 3 weeks, totaling approximately $22.9 million, which I would like. Thank you very much. If someone could hand that to me, that would be incredible. And obviously, we do have some updates in relation to the lawsuit as well. Let me just move down here. But we have summary judgment could change Ripple's relation with banks, which would be enormous as well, guys. And crypto market news, the US SEC complaint against Ripple Labs has already caused irreversible damage to the XRP community and the crypto market. However, the SEC's recent enforcement actions against crypto businesses makes one wonder if the companies under question may be in for the long-drawn legal fight. And Brad Garlinghouse, by the way, legend, the Ripple CEO, recently stressed that Ripple could be at an advantage since that XRP lawsuit is in its final stages. And the United States market is key to most crypto businesses despite the ongoing efforts to migrate to other jurisdictions. And the summary judgment in the lawsuit could be delivered any time by Judge Torres, who is overseeing the case. On the flip side, the timeline for judgment could be dragged as far as the end of this year right now in 2023. It's going to be very interesting to see that. Now, we have also another dormant Ethereum wallet becoming active right here after 8 years. And its owner acquired the tokens during Ethereum's ICO in 2015, which is absolutely wild. And when each Ethereum was worth only 31 cents each. This is what I was mentioning before. 6 years ago, Ethereum was priced at around about 97 cents. So you can imagine what this individual's sitting on right now. But if we go down here, at the time of writing, Ethereum stash was worth about $14.7 million. And obviously you can see the transaction was first noticed by blockchain analytics service Lock on Chain, which informed its 219,000 followers right here. $14.7 million. Absolutely insane. He transferred 8,000 Ethereum. I would absolutely love that. I mean, this is the message that you've got to think about. You've got to think long term. Long term. 8 years is it's a long time. But if you've held on for 2015 till now, you've done very well. So I just, this again brings back to the point of John Eaton. I just want to say as well that people stressing about buying it at 40 cents. And look at this. I mean, it's 2,000 Australian dollars. I think it's like 1,800 USD. Anyway, it's just mind blowing. Moving on, we have BRICS nations as well right here. And the Brazil's new president says BRICS should launch a global currency, highlights plans to boost business with China. And the Brazilian president right here, Da Silva, says he believes a group of 5 nations collectively known as BRICS, obviously you've got Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South America, I should say South Africa, yes, should create its own common currency to compete with the global stage. Now, I've got a feeling that obviously, they're going to create their own currency digitally and obviously bypass all of the stuff with the blockchain. All these sanctions by the United States. This is going to happen. It is happening right now. Moving on, we have some interesting updates as well from JP Morgan. You've got, this is what needs to happen for Bitcoin to reach $45,000 this year. Again, I think it's going to happen. There's a lot coming out with the debt ceiling being raised in the United States. Normally, I believe from past experience, correct me if I'm wrong, when they raise the debt ceiling anyway, that everything sort of goes up or either crashes down. I can't remember. I was watching this last night as well, just doing a bit of research on it. But anyway, let's just have a quick read of this. Should Bitcoin start resembling more than price performance as well as the investment structure of the gold, its price could skyrocket to $45,000. Which would be enormous, and that would pretty much make Michael Saylor a very wealthy man. Anyway, and I should say MicroStrategy more to the point, but Bitcoin's year-to-date performance has been rather impressive as the asset entered the 2023 at under $17,000 following a turbulent 2022. However, it broke above that level for the first few weeks on the new year and skyrocketed above 30,000 in the following months, despite the subsequent retracement to its current level around $27,000. Bitcoin still trades 60% higher now than it did at the start of the year. And obviously the analyst right here at JP Morgan has basically said it could go up by another 75% soon. To do so, though, Bitcoin needs to be accepted as a similar investment tool as gold, and which many maxis have argued for the past several years. This is a no-brainer. I think that a lot of people are going to be starting to move to this. Now, Goldman Sachs executive Raoul Pal right here. I'm a big fan of his channel and obviously what he's done in the past. But Real Vision founder, macro expert Raoul Pal is doubling down on his stance that crypto and the tech assets are setting up for an explosive bull run. And again, Twitter followers that the Nasdaq, which indexes mainly technology companies, is an example of non-stop macro uptrend that always catches traders off guard. And Pal's chart suggests that the Nasdaq 100 index, tech sector by the way, is trading well at a discount and likely destined for much higher prices. And I remember during the pandemic, obviously, that the tech sector was booming. Tech stocks were going absolutely crazy. I mean, stuff like Shopify, we had PayPal, we had Peloton as well. Even Tesla was like going ballistic. I think we hit like $2,000 per share. Absolutely wild. So we'll see what happens. Anyway, CryptoMeter.io, we've got money flowing into XRP, which is nice. We have obviously Ethereum, Bitcoin, that is a given. We have Aptos right here, ALGO. What else we've got here? Solana as well, and the others I'm not too familiar with. Now let's go to Twitter. And yes, I'm at the Wall Street Bull Oz. Go follow me on there, guys. And thank you to those 4,637 people. You guys absolutely rock. And if you've watched this far in the video, thank you very much. I am giving this bull ring away when I hit 100,000 subs on YouTube. No BS. One lucky person will get this solid silver bull ring. All right, we're very bullish. Now, look at this. Marty Party, thank you for this tweet, mate. And it's just wild. But $1.25 billion worth of Solana bought on Huobi Global. China is aping into Solana. That is huge. $1.25 billion. I would love some of that cash. Yes, my Twitter page was going bananas today, and I'm not sure what happened. This is hilarious. This is the video from ages ago, from 2022 anyway. Just the the Ripple XRP army right there. All the legends. Brad, you've got Stuart Alderodi right there. Chris Larson, Johnny Deaton, Jeremy Hogan. All of the XRP crew right there. Moon Lambo, big fan of your channel, mate. Love it. Yes, Max Verstappen did win Monaco last night. It was pretty wild. I absolutely loved it. Here is the Nasdaq billboard right there on Times Square. If you've seen that in real life, I mean, just go take a picture for me. Go see Squawk Box. I think it starts around 6 in the morning anyway. It's probably going to be a little bit early. BRICS Bank Saudi Arabia looking to fund the alliance. Of course, they've got the money. Jeremy Hogan right here as well. There has been a discussion about how if secondary market sales of XRP or won't be addressed in the Ripple case. It is important because we are only confident XRP will be relisted on exchanges if the issue on whether XRP is inherently a security is addressed. And obviously there's a bit of a thread here. Although the SEC's lawsuit contains language suggesting that XRP itself is a security, the SEC requests of the court in the lawsuit does not request anything that would confer the status of the asset. I can't wait for this summary judgment. Hurry up, Miss Judge Torres, you're a legend. Anyway, obviously OKX has published the 7 proof of the reserves. The total value of reserve assets of Bitcoin, ETH, and USDT is $10 billion. Unbelievable right now. Crypto Eerie, thank you for this tweet. 88.5% of the UAE population are expats. 66% send money back home. $47.54 billion of outbound corridor XRP ODL. Bullish as anything, guys. That's crazy. And yes, Johnny Deaton's tweet right here. Now, I've read that before, but we've got Bitcoin loves debt limit increases. This is happening. This has happened before, and this is what I was saying as well. So again, we could see Bitcoin going parabolic. And I wonder if that bet for Bitcoin to hit like 100,000 or whatever it was is still on. I'm curious about that one. And again, I just want to replay this from yesterday. But again, listen to the way Brad Garlinghouse speaks and Joe Lubin right here. Have a listen to this.
Have to. Speaking of, Ripple. Ripple? Overvalued or undervalued?
Oh, I don't want to say anything mean about them.
You don't have to.
Massively overvalued.
Okay.
Listen to Brad.
Ethereum developer community called Consensus in Brooklyn. Overrated or underrated?
Well, some of you were, Joe Lubin was out here yesterday and said Ripple's way overrated. So I guess, look, back to the Holy Wars, I want them to be successful. I don't compete with them. Like they're working on, I mean, they have experiments, and I mean experiments going on in lots of verticals.
Are they overrated?
No, I'm excited for them. They're underrated.
See, absolute class. You don't see any other crypto project talking about like, you know, others like that. Anyway, you've got XRP partners here. There are a lot of partners. A lot. Look at them all. Absolutely enormous, including Westpac. Look at that right there. One of our big four banks here in Australia anyway. Let's keep moving on. We've got Novati Group as well. They were working on Australia's stablecoin AUDC, I believe it is. I'm not sure what's happened with that. That was being built on Ripple and Stellar. And we've got Novati participated in the Reserve Bank of Australia's Australian CBDC Pilot Conference. This is happening behind closed doors. You do not see anything in relation to CBDCs on the mainstream news. It's absolutely crazy. XRP Predator right here. Thank you for this tweet. Yes, XRP/AUD is being delisted on Binance. Again, I've stopped pretty much using Binance to obviously trade. I use other platforms which are in the Patreon. Go link up below. Obviously, yeah, there's a lot of issues with Binance at the moment, but we'll keep an eye on that. Fear and Greed Index is sitting at 52. Now, let's go to coin market cap. We have a total market at $1.1 trillion today, USD, $33 billion in volume. It is slightly increased, a little bit down this afternoon. 46% BTC, we've got 19% Ethereum. Cannot wait for that to be flipped by XRP. How beautiful would that be? Just saying. This is my portfolio. I post this up every single morning when I'm having my coffee in the Patreon. You can see the full list, obviously. VRA, Nextra, TAL, Quant, LCX, Superfarm, Anchor, Ravane, projects in my portfolio. Go check it out in the Patreon. And of course, we've got the banking coins, which are doing quite nicely as well today. All in the green, pretty much, apart from AVAX. Now, again, I'm very bullish on all of these coins. This is where the real money's being flowing and being built on. It's a no-brainer in my opinion. It's not financial advice. But anyway, I'd love to see XRP go parabolic. It's still up 8,000% all time. Very nice. But that is it today, guys. Thank you very much. I will speak to everyone in the comments community tab. Join the Patreon. I will speak to everyone directly in there. And I'll see you tomorrow in the next video. All right? Stay safe. Have a good night. Peace out. Bye.